G'day, welcome to Taupo Tandem Skydiving. My name's Hamish, I'm the company CEO. I'm going to take you through some of the rules and procedures we have here. They're designed to keep you safe and also ensure the safety of the other airport users. So I appreciate your full attention while we go through this video. We'll be having a multi-choice exam at the end of it. All equipment will be checked by one of our DZSOs. In addition to your rig, you will also need to wear an approved helmet, an audible altimeter, a visual altimeter, and one of our life jackets. If you're not proficient in the use of one of the life jackets, please feel free to ask one of our DZSOs and they will explain its use to you. With a difference in altitude at Taupo, you may need to recalibrate your AAD. A Cypress can simply be turned on and it will recalibrate as part of that procedure. However, a Vigil may need to be turned on, off, and then back on in order to reset itself to this altitude. If you want to jump with camera, your equipment will need to be checked by one of our DZSOs for any possible snag points. You'll also need to sign one of our camera waiver forms. Each day, every sport jumper will need to sign into our manifest system. In order to manifest for a load, you'll need to fill out a yellow form and hand it to one of the manifest team. Once manifested, your name and seating position will appear on the manifest screen. You must know the location of your seat and sit there. A 2-minute call will be announced over the loudspeaker. When you hear this, head to the boarding area and make sure you have done a complete gear check with all of your skydiving gear with you. Wait until the aircraft has fully stopped at the boarding area before you approach it, and remember with an aeroplane, always approach it from behind the wing. You cannot go past the rope fence until you have all of your equipment on and you're ready to skydive. Restraints are located by your seat and must be worn until 1,000 feet. To secure yourself, pass the metal tongue through the harness and back into the latch. To release, simply lift the latch. In the event of an emergency, the following instructions may be issued by the pilot. Gear up and stand by. We are landing in the plane. Or exit, exit, exit. If you'd like to jump from 15,000 feet, you must have completed the NZPIA high altitude exam, be equipped with a cannula or mask, and be briefed on our particular oxygen system. The cannula or mask must be worn from 10,000 feet until the running in call. The aircraft jump lights, red, green and amber, are located on the rear wall of the aircraft or beside the door. The red light means absolutely no jumping. There could be a number of reasons for this, but if it comes on during jump run, stop and close the door. The green light will flash for a few seconds once the aircraft is on jump run. If you're close to the door, open it and wait inside for the solid green. Lift the door from the middle all the way up until it stops. Beware of other jumpers sitting beside the door. When the green light is solid, it is permitted for you to climb out. Separation between groups is controlled by the crew members. The amber light will come on when multiple aircraft are running in together. You must know the location of the other aircraft before exiting to avoid colliding with jumpers from the other aircraft. The aircraft has a low tail. Be careful when you exit not to jump up or float, as you may hit it. To avoid mid-air collisions, all tracking, free fly and angle jumps must be discussed with a DZSO prior to departure. The direction of the jump run will be written at the bottom of the manifest screen. You must know and understand the direction and distance of the spot before you enter the aircraft. To avoid mid-air collisions, turn your parachute away from the direction of jump run once you have opened, and watch out for the other group that's coming out after you. The minimum opening altitude is 3,000 feet. There's no flying over the runway below 1,500 feet, and no landing on the active runway. If you've been unable to cross the runway by 1,500 feet, you must land on the grass to the east. Wait there, remain clear of the runway until one of our staff come to pick you up or signal you to cross. Do not cross the runway until our staff have clearly signalled it is safe to do so. You must remain west of the tower below 1,000 feet. The Sporty landing area is to the west of the tandem landing area. Please try to avoid flying over the tandem landing area on your approach. Remember, the landing area is 1,300 feet above sea level, so the parachute will fly faster and dive for longer. The landing circuits are a left hand in a westerly and a right hand in an easterly. The simple way to remember this is to keep your circuit over the clear area and away from the buildings. If you're unsure, ask your DZSO before you board the aircraft. During landing, the low person has right of way. Land facing into wind if possible. No high speed or planned downwind landings are permitted. A maximum 90-degree turn is allowed unless you've received special permission from the CSO in writing. The paddocks and farms surrounding the drop zone generally provide good alternate landing sites should you be required to land away from the airport. However, as with every alternate landing, make sure you assess the area correctly for any power lines or undulating ground or obstacles that may obstruct your landing.